everyone, this video is going to be about powder highlighter. I think I could easily say that this is probably one of my favorite parts when it comes to doing makeup, just putting on the highlighter. It makes it look so much more complete. So first of all, what is powder highlighter? It's basically a kind of light reflecting powder that sometimes even have some kind of shimmer into it. It's usually quite light, and it's overall to highlight certain parts of the face and to give it this really healthy glow, like it comes from within, like you're really healthy or something. It looks very beautiful when it reflects light. With highlighters, there's a difference between liquid highlighters and powder highlighters. Today we're going to talk about powder highlighters, and liquid highlighters is kind of something for a next video since there's a lot to talk about. I feel like in the last year we've come very far as to which colors of highlighters there are. It used to be just like some kind of pink tones, rose gold, maybe even purple if we would look very hard for it. I feel like recently they've even come out with very strange colors like blue or green or things like that. I feel like it's important to note that not every color is going to suit your skin tone, just because it does not look that very natural and healthy anymore. Not every color is going to suit you. Even though you might want to wear it, it's not always going to be possible for your skin tone. Since it is powder, we're going to use a brush to apply it. There are kind of two main brushes that are basically developed to get some kind of powder like that onto your skin, which is first of all a fan brush, which is it's like a really small brush that you can kind of just get onto your skin. It doesn't really take up a lot of product, but it's very good for this natural looking highlight, a healthy glow as you will. There's also a kind of more dome shaped, a tapered brush that's more precise and that grabs a lot more product onto the bristles, and that you can just swipe on there as well. So I've been talking about creating a healthy glow with highlight. I feel like these days it's not really about the healthy glow anymore. It's more about blinding everyone, including possible aliens in outer space. Just getting on that highlight and get it popping is a big deal. And I mean, it's fun. It's fun to have a blinding highlight and just take it over the top. The best way to get it blinding and really popping is probably just wet your brush before you dip it into the highlighter and then go onto your face. We've talked about using setting spray to do this. This is kind of the same thing. You just wet your brush and everything becomes a lot more intense. Or you could also use some kind of the same technique, which is just after applying your foundation and concealer and everything, you could just put your highlighter on without setting it first with powder, just because that area is going to be kind of a little bit more wet and it's going to stick a lot better to it. So then where are you going to use this highlighter? There are kind of two main ways how you can use highlighter. First of all is to actually highlight the kind of higher points of your face, which are above your cheekbones, mostly above your eyebrow a little bit, on the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow, and then some people also do it on your chin, but I feel like that can easily get greasy just because throughout the day your oils, your natural oils, are gonna get kind of through the makeup, and then already having highlight there and the oils mixing in with the highlighter, it could look extra oily and quite greasy, like you should really powder it down, which is not the look that we usually go for. Or you could even use it as an eyeshadow, something subtle, something to just bring your eyes forward. A lot of people also use it kind of underneath the eyebrow to make your eyes appear larger, and like the space above your moving eyelid, make it appear a lot larger and more forward and things like that, and just have some kind of shimmer there. So you could also use it on your moving eyelid just as a normal eyeshadow. We often also use it to kind of highlight the inner corners, which is a really great trick to do. It really brings the eyes forward and puts, I don't know, a different dimension onto the eyes, attracts focus. It looks really good. So then you could also combine these two ways and kind of put it on your face and use it as an eyeshadow, which is gonna kind of tie the whole look together. Just because there are these same colors all over your face, it's gonna look very pretty. Then the advanced way of using highlighters is kind of mixing them, which might sound a bit weird. And again, you cannot, well, you can really mix all colors together, but it's not always going to look as natural. So you could just dip your brush into one of them and then the other one and just put it on there. Or you can put the first one on there first, obviously, and then go in with a lighter one or just a different color and kind of focus it more on like the actual high points. For instance, you put the first color like all the way on top of your cheekbones, and then the other color you just focus on like really this thin line that is actually the highest points of your cheeks. It's gonna get a really nice effect, and if people look at you from different angles, they're gonna see these different colors or different intensities, which is it's magical. So that's kind of the first introduction to highlight. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!